Okay, I'm pretty sure it's working this time. Pretty sure. 90%. Just make sure the sound's good on my end. Excellent. Right, we appear to be... Yes! We're actually in a match. And automatic balancing will no doubt kick me out of the match straight away. But that's life.
We have taken objective
So,
apples.
having attempted to do this now twice, I'm not going to go through the usual introductory spiel. What's the point? I'm sure anybody who cares can backpedal. Also, I need to make sure I know the controls again because I've been playing a lot of Fallout and the buttons are different.
We have taken objective butter.
I should have checked my grenades as well. I don't really have a big plan for this stream, it's just an excuse to dip back into Battlefield, unlock a new gun, try out some new toys, drink some booze, and generally blow off steam. Wow, okay. Wow. I'm not sure what happened there. I think I might have tweaked the sensitivities and forgotten. Let's try that again. That was nice of you. Wow, okay, that seems really floaty. I don't like it. Let me just see if I can fix that quickly. Gameplay? Nope, advanced. I don't think there's any way I can fix that, is there? Okay, I think
We are losing objective
I
Charlie.
think I'm just gonna have to put up with it. I'm sure. Hello. I'm sure I'll get this. Yes, they have finally, the game's decided to behave itself at last. Problem is, I need to relearn how to play this game. I've been playing that many other titles, I don't have a feel for the game anymore. The controls feel strangely floaty. I'm not sure how to best describe it. Might need this. Uh-oh. Okay, let's not do that. Hello, Flamer. God damn.
We are losing
Yeah.
objective Charlie.
This is, How did they get two specialists? God damn it. I need something with a bayonet, clearly. Actually, no, I kind of want to unlock the... I'll power through. In the meantime... I had intended to do so, but other things keep getting in the way. I kind of lost Sunday. That's when I planned to do it. I lost last weekend to other commitments. I'm pretty much losing this weekend to shopping for a suit for my sister's wedding. So, eventually, as usual, my plans are being perpetually destroyed by other people. Let's not jump. Okay, I don't think I'm achieving anything by just running into this meat grinder. Let's go somewhere else. And possibly use a completely different gun, because I'm not feeling this. Yes, she... End of the month, pretty much. I wound up going on a stag do, which did not do me any favours, because I cannot hold my drink the way I used to. Which probably means I shouldn't be drinking now, but screw that. And that's basically what happened to my last planned day of streaming. Went out on the Saturday, came home on Sunday, spent it recovering from Saturday. Right, let's see if we can come up with a brilliant game-winning strategy here. The magical, tactical, strategic powers given to me by this bottle of booze is telling me I should go this way. I think I just need a better weapon. And I also think this is completely the wrong place. Yes, unfortunately I did not inherit the drinking genes. While the British Isles are well known for their alcoholics, the Scots and the Irish, I clearly don't have enough of those in my family line to handle the heavy intake of alcohol. Also, somebody's here, and I don't know where. See one of ours? Okay, if we just sit here, we'll actually capture something. That's... God damn it! Don't do it, don't do it! Gah! Why did he have to come after me? He could have just at least taken a moment to confirm it was safe. Oh well. And I don't think I've killed anything so far. If this keeps up, I am going to ditch this gun in favour of something I can aim with. There we go, got somebody. Ah, right, the trick. I found it. The trick is not to aim. I forgot. This gun was built by Americans. So I'm too used to using German submachine guns, where you can just aim down the barrel and hit somebody from 200 meters away, reliably, despite the fact it's a trench gun. Whereas with this, yeah, I think hip shoot or go home. Ah, run away. I don't know where he is. But I'm just going to detonate those and see what happens. Speaking of orc logic, I am really looking forward to Adeptus Titanicus and the inevitable addition of orcs, because I don't care what they say. They claim it's just going to be set in the heresy with Imperial and Chaos Titans. Fuck that. We are going to get Gargants. We have to. I'm sorry, in a game about giant killer robots the size of buildings, you can't leave out the faction that basically builds a building-sized gun, puts some more guns on it, puts guns on those guns, and then gives it a pair of legs. That is just... that is a crime against humanity, not to have Orc Gargants in Adeptus Titanicus. Uh-oh. Not sure where this guy is. Well, there's one guy. Blind panic mode engaged. Actually, it seemed to be... oh, hello. Okay, let's see if the Howder pistol can serve us well. Or not. A 47mm cannon. Is that in a fighter? Like, are we talking sort of like a Mustang sort of aircraft here? I mean, that's pretty fucking badass. I mean, I'd heard they'd used Mustangs as tank killers, and I can sort of see how that would work now. Right, I'm going to try and get behind that tank, I think. 1, 2, 3. And it's good. Really? I mean, that was just... That was marvellous. I don't think that...
We have lost objective
Anyway,
butter.
with the enemy tank dealt with. Goodbye. Oh god, why do I aim down sights with this gun? It's not built for that. I can only assume that's what
We
the
have
storm
taken
variant's for.
objective Charlie.
Ah, hello, I'm gonna give up. Apparently I cannot say that name. Hello, Bob. I am seriously running out of hen. This is upsetting. Oh, is he actually going to revive me, do you think? Let's see. Yes! Okay, I think that's a friendly gas grenade.
Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand.
That's somebody lurking nearby. Nope. Ah, shit. Yeah, dead. If I can't hit somebody right in front of me through iron sights with a Tommy gun, I am not going to hit anyone up there. Ooh. I need to check when Titanicus is coming out as well, because I think Kill Team's next up, isn't it? And I've already got a backlog because I've just started playing Necromunda using other people's warbands, and that is very, very fun. I really like Necromunda. I'm looking forward to Necromunda Underhive. The PC version. Because the tabletop was impressive as far as I was concerned. They managed to streamline a load of stuff to make the game more straightforward, but it still feels like Necromunda. They haven't taken out anything that kind of defined the game, in my opinion. Whoops. Oh! Right. Him again. That was a shame. That would have been a really fun little surprise. Why am I not in a squad?
We have lost objective Edward.
Oh, charming. I've just been kicked out. Okay. Got to do this the hard way. Yep. The first... Oh, you mean the first edition Rhino I've got hidden away somewhere? I could probably dig it out. I don't remember where it is. I'll have to find it again.
We have taken objective apples.
But it's probably in a box in my dad's house somewhere. But I should be able to find it. I visit him fairly regularly, so yeah. I'll dig it out and you can gaze in wonder at the fucking awful paint job it has. There we are. Now, is this going to backfire on me? That should be fairly easy. I've got one of the newer rhinos as well. I should probably strip the paint off it and get it done up in my current chapter colours, because I could do with a rhino or two in my army. But the old one is... It's got a certain charm to it. It's tiny, actually. It's a lot smaller than the modern rhino. Noticeably so. Which, you know, has its own advantages. You're the sort of person who needs every little edge. God damn it. Yeah, I was scrolling through a recast site, and it's the prices were still fairly high because they're like a high quality recast site. They're going for Games Workshop level. Why did I reload? Oh well, they're going for like Games Workshop level quality, and the prices are based on how much you order. So if you just want like one model, they are quite high as recasters go. But even then, they are noticeably cheaper than Games Workshop. And they actually have a fucking better customer support policy than Forge World does, which is impressive. I mean, I could buy an entire army of, you know, Heresy-era power armor, all like the Mark II stuff, the Mark V, the Mark VI, you know, all the discontinued stuff. And it would work out cheaper. Even if I bought it one squad at a time rather than bulk buying, it would be cheaper than buying legitimate stuff. It would almost be cheaper than buying legitimate Games Workshop plastics. And if I actually bulk bought it, I could get the resin stuff from this recaster cheaper than I can get official Games Workshop plastics. And that includes the fact it's being shipped from China. They discontinued the Umbra pattern bolters as well, which upsets me a great deal because I love that Rogue Trader era style bits. I think it was a guy named Peter Works. I'm not sure what I'm getting yet. I have got like other things lined up. I've got the Sisters of Battle army turning up toward the end of the year, and I might buy a knight or two. And to be honest, if I'm going to buy a knight, I buy it from my local store, because that's where I game, so... You know, he gets discounts. It's like, the really huge knight is something like £100 to £110 from Games Workshop. And the box set they've got, like the board game, which is 2 Imperial Knights, that's about 120 quid. Actually, I think the big knight is 120 as well. And I can get the biggest knight for about 80 quid from my local store, and the 2 knight box for about 90, 95. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the state of things are in China. Or Russia, for that matter, because I know Russia is a contributor to the recast scene. But I just think it comes down to bad business practices by Games Workshop, frankly. I don't think they do enough to support customers. I mean, I get all the arguments in their favour. I get they're a business. I get it costs them money to design this shit. I understand plastic molds are very expensive because Anvil Industry said so. Unlike Games Workshop, Anvil Industry talked to the customers. And I liked that. Somebody said, you know, why don't you guys do plastic? And they turned around and said, well, we can get a resin mold for about £100. And then the resin's quite expensive, but it's a £100 mold that we can make thousands and thousands of models with. Whereas we'd need to spend tens of thousands on a plastic mold. And the models would be cheaper, a lot cheaper, in plastic. But it's that initial investment that's so damn crippling. And honestly, I think, as much as people sing the praises of New Games Workshop, and they're a lot better than they used to be, it's just the fact that they're mediocre now, as opposed to fucking awful. And apparently that's good enough, and I don't think it is. Because nobody else is fucking awful. The people recasting aren't fucking awful. They're actually good businessmen. Oh, I'd be interested in looking into that, especially if he does out-of-production stuff. Because a lot of the stuff I want mainly for, like, display purposes. I'm not very good at... I'm not very good at painting at all, but I kind of like owning models just to own them. And I really want to try and get some of the stuff that is out of production, has been for a while. Okay, I'm in trouble now. Oh, nice. Somehow I'm alive.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Gimme, gimme. Damn it.
We have taken objective Edward.
Well, this is... Ah, okay, so he wants... Well, I understand that. I mean... I suppose it depends on what his policy is. If he wants... If it's down to, like, price tags, if he wants people to spend, like, 100 quid a pop, I could probably live with that. It's just a case of I'd buy in bulk less often. If it's a case of he wants, like, people to buy multiples of the same thing, I'm not so sure. Well, yeah, if you've got the contacts, I'd certainly be interested in having them myself. I don't know what my shopping list is going to be quite yet, but... I say, especially if it's like Forge World stuff or discontinued, I do not feel obliged to anyone. Certainly not Forge World themselves, because they don't want to carry their own range anymore. I think it's stupid, frankly. I mean, the Forge World's lack of communication is why I gave up on the Horus Heresy. I've wanted to play it for ages and basically never could, because when it kicked off, there weren't any official rules, and there was kind of a couple of unofficial rule sets floating around. And there was like... That kept a lot of people out, because there were people who liked the idea, but they're saying, oh, I'll just wait for the official rules. And then, by the time the official rules roll round, like, the old gaming club fragmented, so that's not going to happen. And then I never really found a community who played Horus Heresy. But now it's like, yep, I know people who'd be interested. I know people who've got the disposable income to buy into a new game system, even one that is on the steep side. I'm like, yep, I am entirely on board now with starting Horus Heresy. At which point Forge World says, fuck it, we've discontinued the game. So, oh well. Guess somebody else can have my money. How badly did I do? Do I want to know? That hurt. I suppose, though, a part of me understands why Games Workshop is abandoning its flagship game. And why Forge World is doing the same, because, frankly, it's probably obvious to them by now that the alternatives are just so much more profitable. I mean, Shadespire has really took off in my neck of the woods. It's hugely popular, and it's I don't see that many people playing at once. I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever seen maybe like 6 people playing it at once was the most, and that, I suppose that's a fair number for a small venue. But it's the fact that, like, you can turn up to a Shadespire day and you'll see like 4 people playing, but there'll be like 4 different people every time, and it's a nice buy-in. It's 40 quid to start, but most people will very quickly decide 40 quid isn't enough, I need more. I need everything this game has to offer. And should I get a plane? I probably didn't get one. But I'm going to just set it up just in case. What do you mean, no specializations? What kind of a thing is that to say? Okay, I've got an attack plane ready just in case. I'm just going to have a look and see if we've got any new toys for the other classes. I don't see any. I was under the impression the medic had a new gun. Could be wrong. What about the support? Oh, hello. 50 kills with the Burton LMR trench. Oh, okay. That's cool. Really?
We have taken objective Edward.
Really? That's a fucking awful weapon selection. Hey, support class! You've got some new guns! By the way, they're the guns we deliberately designed to be subpar to discourage people from using them. Enjoy! And I've accidentally gone support class. Whoops. Bombs away! Did I get it? I can't tell. I'm guessing I didn't. Damn it. Desperation move. I don't think we're going to... Oh, we've taken it.
We have taken
Silence my
objective
pessimism
Butter.
at once. Oh, I'm squad leader, apparently. Okay, you're obviously down there. Quick resupply. I need defensive kills, apparently. That's not really going to happen with my typical playstyle and weapon choice. Is it just me? Or are the iron sights built onto the bolt of the gun? They are! More brilliant more brilliant American engineering, I suppose. Just... What kind of fucking mongoloid puts the iron sights of a gun on part of the gun that's going to change position as you fire? How are you supposed to get any kind of accuracy with this setup?
We are losing objective Duff.
God almighty. I am really, really hoping that that is just artistic license on DICE's front, and that nobody was actually that stupid. Thank you. Oh shit. Down. I suppose so. I rather like the fact that in the First World War, other countries focused on developing semi-automatic rifles, and the British just said, "Nah, we'll learn to shoot faster." And of the two, the British way seemed to work better. Well, there goes the boost. That's a shame. Guess I'm gonna have to be sober from now on. How depressing. Right. Yeah, can't see anything. I'm not sure if I want to blow up the cover, though. That might be useful. Where is everyone? Are they all keeping a safe distance like intelligent people? Or are they just attacking a different part of the field? And I've forgotten to give orders. That's fine. Yes, it absolutely is the case that I am less accurate with iron sights. Okay, you're friendly. You're not, but I think you'll be taken care of. And I know I said to attack Charlie, but I want to follow the horse. Oh great, it's unguarded. Or lightly guarded. Absolutely time to take this position. Hang on. That was trickier than it should. But what can we do? Actually, I suppose since he hadn't seen me, I should have just kept stealthy and stabbed him with a sickle. Because I need a bunch of sickle kills. Crap. Yep.
We have objective apples.
I used to. I haven't played War Thunder in quite some time. I never really got the hang of the flying part of War Thunder. I didn't like how the planes handled. The tank battles, I really enjoyed them.
We are losing objective apples.
Woohoo! Come back here.
Ich bin hier auf einen MG gestoßen.
Thank you. There we go. Secured the position once more. I suppose I should look into War Thunder again, because I do have fond memories of it. Not quite as fond as this. I mean, you can't stab people with a sickle in War Thunder. But there is something awfully satisfying about that game, and just lobbing a shell at an enemy tank and seeing that it hit the gap between hull and turret and all the crew have been eviscerated. That or turning up with an anti-aircraft gun because, well, presumably because you're an idiot. That's always fun. Not that you can do any damage to anyone, but it's still fun to imagine how upset you're making your teammates.
Das Ziel dort erobern.
Ah, crap. I think I'm about to die.
We have taken objective Edward.
Do you play it on the PC then? I take it. Damn it. Hmm. Which one's the KV-1? You'll have to remind me. I don't think I got far enough into the game to unlock that tank. Or possibly I didn't get far enough in the right faction to unlock it.
We have lost objective butter.
Yes, I've got a mix here. I never did get round to updating the PC. Everything else got in the way. It'll happen at some point. It's still on the list.
We have taken
I'm
objective
guessing...
Charlie.
It's gonna, yeah. I killed myself, didn't I? Yep. Let's see, where's the main fight at? Call it Butters. Soviet tanks are fun. I think my first faction was the British, obviously. Dabbled in the Germans because, say what you like about the Germans, but they did have some fun tanks. I don't know if I actually used the Russians at all, but they probably are worth a look. I think we've... Well, they at least suspect we're here. Go away. That was, Damn it. Dealt a load of damage, but not quite enough. Okay, I think we can abandon the fever dream that is taking Butters. I'll order them to take Dove.
Verteidigt das Ziel!
Hang on, the KV-1, isn't that like the slab-sided monster? The one that looks like a mobile pillbox.
Objective Duff.
Because I seem to recall there was a Russian tank that was built entirely out of straight lines. Gotcha. Okay, let's go to... And I'm dead.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Surely, though, I mean, what makes that tank worth using, though? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure War Thunder and World of Tanks and games like this, they actually model not only thickness, but angle of impact. So, if you've got nice, big, vertical slabs of metal, you're just giving your enemies a nice, juicy target, surely. Go away. Oh, I've been stabbed. Let's see. Where's gas grenades? Because I need gas grenades for the other part of this.
Das Ziel dort.
Down you go, comrade. Damn it. Well, I suppose I'll add it to my...
We have taken objective apples.
No, the mouse was the German one. Surely. The mouse was the one that never actually saw service, if I recall. They built like 2 of them. Only one of which ever moved, and it didn't even have its gun attached. But, I'll have to look it up. But I distinctly remember there being a ridiculously designed Russian tank, which I'm sure had a name like KN-1. And I'm dead.
Lost objective Duff.
I'm going to look it up while I'm respawning. Yes. KV tanks are indeed what I'm thinking of. I'm probably thinking of the KV2, or not the KV1, but some other KV tank. Yes, KV2, that glorious, oversized turret. I like the KV2. I want one. It's probably one of the worst tanks to use, knowing my luck, but I just want it for its looks. Who did that? Oh, it's an artillery truck.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Guesses.
We have lost objective apples. We have lost objective Charlie.
Well, I will add it to the list of titles I need to look into. I don't seem to have nearly as much time as I want for gaming these days. Not just work, I keep having social commitments and I don't approve of that.
We have lost objective butter.
But yes, I'm trying to think. What's going to be getting in the way this weekend? Nothing, as far as I know. So hopefully, I'll have a Deathwing. That's the word. I'll be playing Deathwing, hopefully, on Sunday.
We have taken objective
Ah,
Charlie.
crap. How am I doing on the unlocks, actually? Halfway there. Brilliant.
Erobert das Ziel.
You guys go take that.
Vorsicht jetzt! Sturmsoldat!
We are losing objective Charlie.
Sturmsoldat gesichtet.
Stabby, stabby! That was incredibly stupid, but fun. And we appear to be losing again. Oh dear. Don't have anyone to spawn on either. Oh, yes we do. Yes! Last man standing.
We have taken
Other way, mate. Damn it. Well, we tried. Don't know why nobody spawned on me, but there you go. Let's go around the back.
Das Ziel da! Erobern!
Oh! How did I not see him? Yeah, it's actually, it feels kind of weird having played some Black Ops 3. It feels very strange to play a game with a sensible spawn mechanics. I'm still trying to get used to it again. Dead, sir. Very dead. Ganked by 4 people. Problem solved. This is a wonderful close quarters weapon, though, I've got to say.
Edward.
I'm starting to I'm starting to forgive the Tommy gun its many, many, many flaws. Right. I'm going to be pedantic, but I don't think a gas grenade should count as an explosive kill. I have not played as nearly as much Witcher as I should. I will at some point. At some point there will basically be a lull in games I want to play, and I will just go, fuck it. I'm going to dedicate this month of my life to The Witcher. And it will be glorious.
We are losing objective apples.
I'm not fucking losing this. Where are they? I think I can hear them. Found one! Kind of need my allies to join in.
We have taken objective Edward.
Oh, I can't remember how... I don't think I got far, to be honest, because I got distracted by faffing about. I think I probably spent more time playing that stupid card game than actually doing quests, which, yeah. Probably should have put that on the back burner, but it was fun. I liked playing Gwent. Good plan.
We have lost objective apples.
I'm probably going to wrap up after this round and do a spot of painting. Because my
A trench raider kit is available.
my model painting is well behind schedule. Give me the trench raider kit. Happiness! Hello, friend. Why did he run toward me?
Objective Charlie.
It's just like, well, I can't possibly win against the trench raider. I'm just going to surrender my life. Oops. That's a problem.
We have taken objective Duff.
Well, that was a shame. Oh, damn it. Come on. Get out of line of fire. Thank you. Running. Hear the horsemen of death. Screw you, hippie. Shit. Shit. Why couldn't this thing have a drum mag?
We have lost
Cock.
objective Charlie.
We just lost both squad members there. Nope. Okay. I don't think we're going to win this. We gave him a good fight. That must count for something. Where did that horse go? Well, that was exciting. Crap.
We have taken objective Butter.
I was hoping he might just
We have
come
taken
through after his
objective
gas,
apples.
but apparently not. Actually, no. Just hold this position, please.
We have lost objective Edward.
I'm gonna relocate. Don't know where these attacks are coming from.
We have lost objective
There they are.
Duff.
Oh, it's still quite close. Right. I'm going to trust my team on butter and try and take apples back. Shit. Bummer. Where are you? Should have been obvious, really, shouldn't
We
it?
are losing objective apples.
Of course they're there. But now that I know where now that I know where they are, should be no trouble at all to flush them out.
Dieses Ziel jeden Preis halten.
In fact, I think somebody already did.
We have
Him
lost
again.
objective Edward.
Oh, yes. Let's join in that.
Erobert dieses Ziel.
There we are. No one left to contest the bridge. Ah, shit. Great. Wonderful. Let's just quietly try and pretend that never happened.
We have lost objective butter.
Please, don't die. You're all dead, aren't you? Cockwombles. Okay, yeah. We gave it a good go, but this game's lost. All that remains is to try and rack up a few more kills with this hilariously awful weapon.
Feindliches MG!
Don't know what I was thinking. Tell you what, let's grab a sniper rifle.
We are losing.
Make sure I've got the appropriate skills. And screw it. God. Oh, right. Never mind the sniping then. We're going to have things to do at the end of the match. Did I really just fail to hit anyone? Oh, speaking of Witcher, that looks like he's got a Witcher tag on. Very nice.
We have lost objective apples.
Yeah, but we'll take it back.
Großartig, danke!
Get... There we go.
Vorwärts, erobert das Ziel dort.
Input failure. Ow. Oh well. I was hoping for a few more kills before the end. But that's that. And I'm out of booze, so... I'm going to rage quit in a sulk. And I'll probably, depending on how I feel, I've got a couple of things I think might be worth looking into for content later in the week. But until then, Stabby Brit, signing out. God, look how close that was.